So, Joe Biden has dropped out of the race, and we haven't really commented on it yet. Because what can you really say about Kamala? I mean, no one really knows. And here's the thing. Joe Biden is old. That's pretty clear. And a lot of the reasons why he can't talk or gets lost often or looks like he's making out with someone when he's eating an ice cream cone is because he's just old. But Kamala, what's your excuse? You sit there and ramble on for 45 minutes about absolutely nothing. Nothing.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know?
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be.
What is your excuse?
And talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires.
Wire.
How about this?
Okay. Do you have any plans to visit the border?
At some point, you know, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I mean, I don't.
I don't even know why you're running at this point. But I've gotten some people's reactions as far as Joe dropping out and Kamala taking his place. And here's one of them. And I feel like this is the average reaction.
He dropped out! He dropped out! He was for Gen Z's first president.
You're that upset about a guy who essentially can't speak English anymore. He's so dumb. You're that upset about that? It's okay though, buddy. I got something that I'm gonna introduce to everybody today that's gonna make you feel better, dude. It's gonna kind of give you a home with a bunch of guys that are pretty much exactly like you. So I was researching what Kamala talks about other than coconut trees and, I don't know, saying the same words over and over again.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
And I stumbled on this video. This is dead serious. There's a group out there that somebody created that's called White Dudes for Harris. It's always amazing how people bring race into everything. Like, why not just make it Dudes for Harris? Like, if a black guy wants to join your group, what are you gonna say? No, whites only, sorry. I feel like you'd want as many guys in your group as possible. What if a group of Trump supporters made something like this? White Dudes for Trump. You know what would happen? CNN would get a hold of it and say, white supremacists start a group to support Trump. Is that what we should do? Is that what I should name this video? White supremacists for Kamala Harris. But they put out a promo for this event that they're holding. And depending on when this video goes up, it's either gonna be tonight or yesterday. Watch this video. This is dead serious.
There's a new movement rising. White Dudes for Kamala Harris. We're just regular guys who can fix stuff, you know, watch sports and dig music. We can grill burgers or run startups, hike, catch fish, watch or play football, hunt, drink beer, surf rad waves, and appreciate certain cars, wood quality, and other dudes' man caves.
Why did you put a pause between dudes and man caves? Quality of other dudes' wood.
Wood quality and other dudes.
I don't know, it just seems to be a little gay friendly, don't you think? I don't know.
Wood quality and other dudes.
I feel like the name White Dudes for Harris is also probably a little gay friendly, but maybe that's, I don't know, the alternative meaning for your group?
Wood quality and other dudes.
Just like to check out other dudes' woods, pause, in their man caves. Hey, no judgment, just letting you know how you're coming off there.
Some of us like more niche stuff, like 3D printing, soccer, and researching obscure history. And we're down with Kamala Harris. Plus, her vice president will probably be a white dude anyway.
And you're down with Kamala Harris?
And we're down with Kamala Harris.
It's Kamala Harris, not Kamala. That's what you said, man. Kamala. You guys like everything except saying words correctly, apparently. So anyways, I researched this group and would you look at this? David Hogg is in this group and he goes on to some news network to promote it.
You've got some big Democratic names who are set to be on this Zoom call. You have David Hogg, who is with us right now. You have Roy Cooper, the former governor of North Carolina. You have Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, Congressman Adam Schiff. Lots of big names.
So I just don't really understand the point of this. So many black people have came out against Kamala Harris. And mainly because she was a prosecutor. She's put away a ton of black people. And a lot of them are like, oh, we don't claim you because your husband's white, which I don't understand. But maybe that's where this came from. They looked at her with a picture of her husband and been like, oh, no way, dude, she's married to a white guy? White dudes for Harris, bro. I honestly don't know. But what I can say is that I can imagine this group is full of dudes who would be the kind of guy to like buy one of those breastfeeding apparatuses just to see what it's like to breastfeed, you know? Guys who buy sports bras in the gym just because they need a little extra support and because they like the way they look. Hey, if that's you, that's fine, but we don't want you over here. We don't want you in our groups. We don't talk to you. So y'all go in your group and you have fun and talk about other men's wood and we'll be over here, okay? Thank you.